Why do I keep doing this myself? Why? But how necessary is it really for me to finish this one? Welcome to my true mental breakdown. Hi everyone. So as you all probably know by now, I love jigsaw puzzles of jigsaw puzzles. I mean, clearly, considering the puzzle that I designed. So today, I wanted to reach back into my vintage puzzle collection and solve two puzzles that I think fit into this category, but in slightly different ways. We've got Puzzle Plus by Eaton, which is all of these like big graphic, different colored puzzle pieces. This is basically like easy mode of The Puzzler by Springbok. But then we've also got Jigsaw Puzzle by C.R. Gibson. Get it? Get it? It's a jigsaw puzzle. It says jigsaw puzzle and it's a jigsaw puzzle. Why do I think this is like the funniest, weirdest puzzle image I've ever seen? So I've done a bunch of research on this one to find out like where it came from. I'm gonna get to that later in the video. First, let's start with the Eaton puzzle. It came out in 1982, and it is from the company Eaton, which, as I've talked about on this channel before, were putting out puzzles that were very similar to what Springbok was doing at the time. Like, literally, if I put these boxes next to each other, you can see that they are basically the exact same size. Looking at the sides of the boxes, you can see that they both have this fun typography on the side. However, while Springbok had these fun poems on the back, if we look at the back of the Eaton box, you can see the puzzle cut, which is kind of interesting. I don't think they do that on all of their boxes, but there is no poem. Justice for the puzzle poems. I want more puzzle poems. When is a modern company gonna bring back the puzzle poems? Also, you can see that these pieces look very similar to the Springbok pieces. I just grabbed a piece off of the Springbok puzzle, so you can see that they look very similar to each other. Look at that, they're even like basically the exact same thickness of cardboard. So I'm gonna get started solving this one in just a sec. But first, I wanted to take a minute to tell you about today's sponsor. So we are coming up on the holidays, and if you are still looking for a perfect puzzle gift, Puzzle U is here to save the day. You can either upload your own photos and make a custom puzzle, or you can browse through their collection of over 25,000 different images and get any of those made into a puzzle from 48 to 2,000 pieces. I decided to go with a Christmas theme, so I got this puzzle of all of these fun Christmas cookies. This is 1,000 pieces, and it was so fun to do next to my Christmas tree with all the Christmas lights on. It was super festive. So here is the finished puzzle, and the pieces are really nice quality. It's super matte, so you don't get any kind of glare or shininess. And as you can see, they have every standard type of piece shape. A lot of these custom puzzle companies will only do the like 2 in, 2 out piece shapes, but not this one. Look, it looks like any other standard regular puzzle that you can buy. And then in addition to this puzzle with one of their like ready-made images, I also got a custom photo puzzle with festive pictures of my sister and I. So what I was most impressed by for this one was the collage templates. The ones on Puzzle U are actually really well designed, and it makes for an easier puzzle since you have more different colorful elements to put together. So if you're still looking for the perfect puzzle gift, I have a promo code for you. You can save 20% on any puzzle. Just use 20 Karen P at checkout at puzzleu.com and the discount will be applied. And it is valid from right now through December 31st for all of the countries that I've listed on screen. Oh man, I'm so excited to start working on this puzzle. This has been on my wish list for so long. I can't believe I get to solve it today. But one thing I just noticed, it says that the puzzle size is 18 by 24, which is a rectangle, but the box is a square, and even on the back, like this is a square. So in which direction is the design going to extend or get cut off? I have no idea. I guess we're about to find out. Also, do you remember what happened the last time I did an Eaton puzzle? Eight missing pieces. This time I got this puzzle directly from a viewer named Ken. So hopefully there aren't any missing pieces, but again, there's only one way to find out. And start. All right, so I am an hour and 21 minutes into it, and I'm already like halfway done with this puzzle. Just as I expected, once I got all of the yellow, white, and orange pieces done, everything connected, and now I can really see where the outlines are gonna be. So what is next? I mean, the first thing is to not drop a piece on the floor. So I guess I could do all of the red pieces. I think that probably stands out the most. And then probably blue after that. And then from there, this dark green, this really dark blue, and the brown. There should be few enough pieces left that I can just kind of do them all simultaneously. But I'm loving this puzzle. I love this random piece cut. The fact that the image is easy enough makes it super fun to just discover all of these like weird random pieces and how they fit together. And I have not looked at the box once this entire time. Like, I'm truly just doing it by the pieces. If you guys remember the video where I solved the puzzler puzzle, this one is definitely so much easier. Oh man, what a fun, quick little puzzle. So in total, that took me an hour 54:40. And look at how solid this thing is. Like, I can literally pick it up and drop it and it's totally fine. Let's see if I can flip it. Ah, there we go. So solid. Oh my gosh, I love old puzzles like this. And I did an Eaton puzzle and I wasn't missing any pieces. And to answer the question of in which direction the design is getting extended, it looks like this piece is the same as this piece because we have the yellow and then the orange. So it basically is like this, and then yeah, as it wraps around the side of the box, actually that's pretty exact. Yeah, this side of the box is oh wait, no, not on this edge. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be another 2 inches or so of the design that's getting cut off on this side of the box. So I'm just so happy that I have this one and that I was able to solve it. But next, it is time to take on the Jigsaw puzzle. I definitely think this one will be a little bit harder because you have the top third of the image with this text, which will be easy enough. But then the entire bottom 2/3 is just this grid with nothing else happening. So I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll get back to it this afternoon. Oh man, wish me luck. All right, I've had lunch, I took a little break, and now I am ready to tackle the Jigsaw puzzle. So I got this puzzle from a viewer named Liam. He just emailed me with a photo of it, and I was like, I've never heard of this puzzle before. I've never seen this before. I need it for my collection. So where did this come from? Luckily, there's a lot of information on the sides and the back of the box to give us a bunch of clues. So you can see here that the company name is C.R. Gibson. You can see it over here as well. So C.R. Gibson is a paper goods company which has been around since 1870. So I was trying to figure out what year this puzzle was from. At first, I didn't think there was a year on the box, but then I realized that the year is actually right here in Roman numerals. So when you translate that into regular numbers, it is from 1977. And it seems like another view is the Jigsaw puzzle line released by C.R. Gibson in the 70s. I looked it up on WorthPoint and I found a bunch of other puzzle designs with the exact same box design. Again, for the most part, very similar images to what Springbok and Eaton and other puzzle companies were doing in the 70s. But look at this tennis one that I found. That is such a cool photo. That one is definitely going on my vintage puzzle wish list. So the box for this one, you can see, is a rectangle, not a square, but it's still kind of a similar box design as what the other companies were doing. You can see how the title of the puzzle is in just some fun typography there on the side. And when you look at the other puzzles released by them, each title is in a different font, which is the same thing that Springbok was doing. Now, there's another clue that I wanted to dig into. It says that this is from the Pam Marker collection. So I tried Googling Pam Marker collection, and that does not exist on the internet. But instead, I tried just Pam Marker, and I found this trademark for a logo, which was active in the 80s. And again, it is linked to paper goods, just like this C.R. Gibson company. Interestingly, it says that Pam Marker was a real person, and in some of the search results, I did see an obituary for a Pamela Marker. I don't know if that is the same person or not. Like, there just wasn't any direct information connecting them. But whoever she was, it seems like she would do illustrations for things like napkins and invitations and paper plates back in the 80s. So maybe this was an early design of hers before she started getting into the like paper goods designs. I would love to know more information about where this design came from, whose idea it was, like why they went with this font, this layout, this like brown graph paper in the background. It's just so weird and random, right? Unfortunately, the information about this specific puzzle is pretty sparse. So if we look at the back of the box, we get this little paragraph of some fun copy.
Why are you standing here reading the copy on the back of a puzzle box? Because you have excellent taste, you respond to the unusual, you appreciate a new approach, a challenge, you start trends, never follow them, you like to do your own thing, think your own way, you're discriminating, you want only the best, and you get it, right? The concept of another view puzzle line was developed with you in mind. Enjoy!
Why does that read like a horoscope? You start trends, you never follow them. Anyway, I don't think that is specific to this puzzle design. I think they had the same box back of the box design for all of their puzzles. And then there was just one more piece of information that I wanted to dig into, which is that this was produced in Norwalk, Connecticut. So I cross-referenced that with the other images that I found, and on the back of this box of invitations from the 80s, there is actually an address in Connecticut. So of course I had to plug that in to see what was there. And when I went to Street View, would you look at that, a beautiful entryway that says C.R. Gibson. That is so satisfying to find. So I don't know if they're still there, I kind of doubt it, but that building definitely used to be their offices. And do you guys remember when I was trying to track down information on the Lawson & Lawson puzzle company from Wilton, Connecticut? I still haven't made a ton of headway on that one, but it's just funny that there are so many puzzle companies from Connecticut. Like, I wonder if they knew each other. I wonder if they were active at the same time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed all of that research that I did into this puzzle, but now I think it's time. I think I need to actually start solving this puzzle. This is just like one step up from a solid colored puzzle. Like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a lot more difficult than the first one. Okay, this has been so much harder than I thought. So I'm currently at an hour 51, which is the amount of time it took to do the entire last puzzle. And this is how much I have finished. And it's only gonna get worse from here because now the rest is all the exact same texture. So why is this so difficult? Well, these piece shapes are so wacky, like literally nothing goes where you think it's gonna go. There isn't a single normally shaped piece in here. Like, everything is just so incredibly random cut, and so it just made it, I don't know, just so difficult to figure out. So you can see that over here I have a bunch of edge pieces. Over here I have all the rest of the pieces. I think I'm gonna try to get the rest of the edge finished today. but I really think this is gonna be a 2-day puzzle. Like, I don't think I'm gonna finish all of this all in one day. This is so much puzzling for one day. Okay, I really didn't think this was gonna be this difficult. Why do I keep doing this myself? Why? It's almost Christmas. I meant to pick an easy puzzle and instead I picked this. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this has become the type of puzzle where I look at it and I'm like, but how necessary is it really for me to finish this one? So the edge honestly was not any trouble at all. I put that together super quickly, but now it is just all of these random shapes that I have to fill in, like 2/3 of the puzzle, which is probably about 300 pieces. And like, it's taking so long, and I don't know. I don't know. Am I gonna finish this? I honestly don't know. So I've tried a couple strategies. Like, I pulled a bunch of pieces that have a really tiny connector because most of them have really big ones, and so the little ones I knew I could pair together, so I got a couple good pairs out of that. I honestly looked at this where someone like spilled or something got a little stained here in the corner, and I was honestly looking for those pieces, even though that's kind of cheating, but at this point I do not care. This piece is driving me crazy. I cannot find it. I swear I've tried like every single piece that even slightly resembles it, and it is not here. I even tried to separate by piece shape, so I pulled out all of these kind of standard puzzle pieces. However, there are literally 7 of them, and every single other piece is just this wacky random shape, so it's like impossible to sort by piece shape. Something I was thinking was I could basically align all of the pieces so that the lines are going in, like are exactly horizontal and vertical instead of being on a diagonal, and then I would at least know like the orientation, even if it's like flipped that way, I would know it's either that way or that way. I don't know. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna help me at all? I've been working on this for over 3 hours now because earlier when I was working on the edge, I forgot to turn the timer back on for like 10 minutes. So I'm probably at like 3 hours and 10 minutes, which isn't too bad for a puzzle, but I can just see there being like another 6 hours of staring at this grid, and I don't know if I can do it. All right, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna sleep on it, and then I will decide in the morning if I want to spend another day staring at all of these pieces. Okay, let's see how much damage I can do today. There has to be a better way to sort these, though. Oh my gosh, I got my first piece of the day. Okay, so that's the one that was driving me crazy. Now I know exactly what to look for. Is that it? Close. Not quite right. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I found it! I'm so happy, I found it! Yes! Okay, I can finally move on. Guys, of course I'm back for day 2. I can't not finish this puzzle. Who do you think I am? Somebody who doesn't finish things? So I refuse to believe that there is a puzzle that cannot be sorted, and I think I've started making some good progress. So this might still look incredibly messy, but I swear it is actually organized. So up here we have these pieces that just have one in and nothing else going on. Then we have the pieces with just one out and no other like full ins or outs. Then we have the pieces with an out on each side, but nothing specific on the top or bottom. Then we have the pieces with an out on one side and in on the other side, and again, nothing on the top or bottom. Then we have the pieces with one single corner here, like two full outs and then the corner between them. Over here we have the pieces with three full outs and the corners between them. Then we have two outs with a corner plus one in. We have just ins and no outs at all. We have an out and an in kind of next to each other with other stuff going on the other side of the piece. We have the standard piece shapes plus the ones that have like the top of the standard piece shape. We have these guys that look kind of like a triangle with outs on either side with an in between them. And then down here we have all of the random pieces. I mean, the ones that look the most standard in this puzzle fit into the random category because there's nothing else to pair with it. But this many random pieces is way more manageable than when all of them were mixed up together. So using all of this organization, I actually managed to find this piece relatively quickly because I knew I was looking for a wing, and I knew it probably wasn't going to be one of these guys because that would be too obvious. So I had to find one where the lines were perpendicular to the top of this out, and then it had this kind of standard shaped wing, and I found it. So now I just have to do that over and over and over again 300 times to fill in the entire puzzle. It is 9 a.m. now. I'm really hoping that I can finish this today. Oh my god, why? That's the question of the video, just why? I hate myself so much. Why am I still doing this? Why can't I stop? Okay, so we are now at 6.5 hours. So I did another 3 hours this morning, and I've put in a handful of pieces. Maybe like, I don't know, 25 pieces the entire morning. And like, it shouldn't be this hard. Like this shape right here with this kind of like this sharp corner, that should be easy to find. And I've gone over all of the pieces and I'm just not seeing it. Like, where is it? I don't see it. Same with this one. That's driving me crazy. I cannot find this connector. Although, wait, hang on. I just had a brainstorm. Maybe this isn't connected to that. Maybe it's one of these. Is it that? No, okay, it's close though. Oh my god, okay, no, oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. I can't stop. I can't walk away, I can't stop. All morning, I kept like getting stuck for like 20 minutes at a time, and I'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna end it here, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I would get, you know, 2 or 3 pieces, and I would get re-energized and be like, well, maybe a few more pieces. Like, I even just went and took a lunch break, and I was sitting on the couch for like 10 minutes, and then I was like, I'm bored. I'm ready to get back to the puzzle. What else am I gonna do? Welcome to my true mental breakdown. Even now, as I'm having a mental breakdown, I'm looking at the puzzle and being like, ooh, where's that piece? Ooh, I bet I can find that piece. Oh my God. Thanks, Liam. Thanks for making this happen, Liam. Okay, no, I'm gonna keep working on it. I have all afternoon. I'm gonna keep, if I don't finish it today, then I'll stop. But, okay, no, let's get back to it. Oh my God, even with the last two pieces, I still don't know how they go in. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I finished that. You know, that wasn't so bad. I'm glad I didn't get over dramatic about it or anything. So my final time, oh my gosh, my final time. Oh, are you guys ready? Are you ready? 10 hours and 6 minutes. Why can I never walk away from a puzzle? Why do I like have to sit here and finish it? And just look at some of these piece shapes, like that is so wild, that is wacky. This is honestly one of the most difficult puzzles I have ever done. So it's like 5 o'clock now, it's already getting dark out. I basically spent an entire 9 to 5 workday working solely on this puzzle. Anyway, remember to check out Puzzle U, the sponsors of this video. The promo code and all the info will be down in the description. Let me know in the comments, what is a task that seemed insurmountable that you almost gave up on, but you persevered and you made it through? Or tell me, like, would you have stuck this one out? Would you have solved this one? Your code word for the comments will be grid, I don't know. Happy puzzling. Thank you for watching this madness. I don't even know what this video was. You got a little bit of everything. You got some puzzle history, you got an easy puzzle, you got a hard puzzle, you got to watch me cry and laugh when I should be crying. All right, I'm gonna go.